Hello, welcome back. It is actually good to be back. I don't know if you remember, but several episodes ago I mentioned that I was going to be out of town for a while, and today is the first time I'm back recording after coming back from my trip. And yeah, it's actually good to be back. I did record extra episodes, so there wouldn't be a gap, as you probably noticed that not a gap. So, anyways, I hope you appreciated the lack of a gap. It was quite the work to get all ready. For a while I was recording 2 episodes each day, and kind of getting a backlog piled up. But yeah, it's good to be back, and hopefully I can put more, more time into each episode, that I only have to do one at a time instead of two at a time. Yeah, anyways, so I was looking through my book, and I haven't touched Botania at all. And that would get us into here. And I'm looking and I'm like, I've already gotten all the way down to here, but I haven't finished this one up here. And, looking at, basic farming and automation, I've got all but the diamond spikes. Better storage. I have, a few things in here, then, diamond things and these enderlink stuff. And this, I have no idea why I haven't done that yet, but anyways. But this one, or not that, this, I have not touched at all, and I thought, maybe we should look into that real quick. So, first thing here is to get some fertilizer and then get all of our flowers. So, I figured, nice place to start. Let's do that. So if you look at fertilizer, there we go. Yeah. Anyways, all this beach industry stuff. I actually do not mind going through bees as much as some others that complain so much about it. But yeah, so we need to get, we don't have any of the floral powders, because in order for those you need the petals, in order for the petals you need the flowers, in order for the flowers you need the fertilizer. So this is kind of a recipe we can't do yet. We don't have any living root, which if you started on, I think, the Garden of Glass island, you start out with some living root, and you can convert those straight to a sapling, which is the easiest way to get started on that island. Yeah, that brings up another thing. I was actually thinking, so this is the recipe we need to do, but I was actually thinking of kind of making some maybe how-to videos of how to, kind of how to get started on the other islands. So like I mentioned in the beginning, I've done the snow island, I've done the sand island before. So to this one, I was in a way hoping to get the magma island, but in a way didn't really want to mess with it. But when it popped up as the one for the that I guess was randomly selected, I don't know, but I wasn't distraught, so figured, sure, I can do that, no big deal. But yeah, we need some bone meal. Do I have any more bones in here? Thought I had some bone meal somewhere upstairs. Guess not. Yeah. But yeah, I was thinking of making some videos just a short little how to get started on the whatever island. Because since I've started this playthrough, a couple other islands have been... Oh, that's loud. I really need to fix that. Let's get some more. Yeah, yeah, I still have the feather. Yeah, some other islands have been created, and so I wanted to, like, you know what, maybe I should, you know, figure out how to work through those quickly and do some little tutorial videos of, you know, how to get started on the other islands. So if that is something you would enjoy, make sure you leave a comment or thumbs up or something to that effect, and I'll probably do that. If you have one you want me to do first, then, you know, by all means let me know. Otherwise, I'll probably just I'll pick whichever one I felt like at the time. All right, so I believe it's this way. Yeah. Now, obviously, we're going to need more of those. And actually, let's get... yeah. Actually, maybe I have bone meal over here. No. So I know, like, this is one of these. I was putting, I think it was this one, things that I needed for the alchemical fusion. Huh, I got one. But, oh, which reminds me, I can do them. If I put the bones here and hammer. Oh, I'm almost out of this hammer. Got, oh, 0 uses. Yeah. That broke. Iron? No iron. I think you can make a steel one, can't you? Been turning all my iron into steel. 4 sticks, treated sticks. No regular sticks, no regular sticks. Oh, and that's another thing. I apologize for my sniffly nose. It's, you know, where I went was a drier climate than what I'm used to, and that always, well, that was weird. That always gets my allergies up. Makes my nose all sniffly and such, so I will try to refrain from sniffling too much, but if that's if you hear it, that's what it was. So my apologies for that. And can you hammer these to get more? I wonder. No. Okay. All right. Well, let me see what I can get. Oh, I guess I need to do this first. Actually, I need twice that, don't I? Oh, might as well just do all these then. Which means I only need a bit more bones and I'll have all that. All right. Well, let me head over here and let's see what we can get. Hello. Orange, green, lime, another egg, light blue, red, another green, green, gray, cyan. Well, I will do this, and you know, once you know you've got the petals, you can Yeah, turn them into the powder with this pestle and mortar, and that will get you the floral fertilizer much more efficiently. So yeah, let me get a bunch of those. See how far we can get on these. If I detect, then click off and then click back on. Yeah, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more to get. So I guess I'll just right click for a while. Let's see if I can get this real quick though. A bowl and a plank, I believe. Alright, that should give me the mortar and pestle. Uses. That guy. Yeah. I guess it's pestle and mortar. And then that will give me those. Yeah. And then, oh, I guess I still need the the bones. But hey, that's my pumpkin. Give me my pumpkin. Thanks. Take your spirit and go. All right. So yeah, I'll be back. All right. I believe the white is the last one I need. So once I get this, there we go. The next is to create the Petal Apothecary. And simple enough. Basically, you just need cobblestone, slabs, that sort of thing. Let's grab some cobble. Oh, I'm full. Let's put my pot roast in my offhand. All right. We need. Do we have one of these we're not using? We probably do. Yeah. So let's put that in there for now. Set this up over here. Actually, I don't want these guys jumping out, so let's put that here. And then put all these in here. Actually, I want to keep the white. Yeah, because there's one feature that I wanted to show. If you take the petals and then you go and you plant them down, they get a little sparkly. Then you bone meal them, they turn into a tall version. Then if you get some shears, actually, do I have some in here? I have these. And if you get some shears, then it'll, yeah, you have to have shears to get these, and apparently these, you don't use durability, so I like those. Anyways, it gives you 4 petals, and then you can just kind of, you know, continue doing that to get as many of the one colors you want. So, you know, in theory, if you have at least one, of each color, then you can get as many of that color as you want. Just use some bone meal and shears. All right, so the Petal Apothecary. Petal Apothecary. So you need a petal or some, I guess, Botania thing. A mushroom would work. But then cobblestone and then cobble slabs. So yeah, let's make use a black, just cause. All right. And then so we need a couple slabs and a black petal. Can be any petal, like it said. All right, so you get that. And I'll probably make a different spot because, I like to have my, yeah, probably set it up over here for now. With of course the slabs underneath. And one of these days soon, I will go ahead and get my base turned out of the cobblestone into something better. Dirt. I wanted dirt. And do I have another pitcher plant? I do. All right, throw the dirt down. We'll throw it in the corner. Pitcher plant. Oh, I hate that. I'm going to move it just because I hate that. All right, get the dirt. All right. I'll put it right here. All right. So you do with this is you put the water in it, and then there's certain recipes with the petals, and one of the first ones you want to do is with the white petals, 4 white petals and a seeds, which should be over here, this side. That will give you your pure daisy, and then you can use that to make the living wood and the living rock. So yeah, throw all 4 in, and the seeds, that gives you your pure daisy. So, oh, we didn't claim that. Yeah, so we got that, and then we need at least one of those. So yeah, let me show you how the daisy works. We're gonna need another dirt. Dirt, actually let's get 2 dirt set up because I want to actually do it with, make 2 of these. So get a stack of that. Stack of logs. And over here, so you put the dirt in the middle, and I will explain why I'm putting this down like this first. Basically, if you put the daisy here in the middle and then use your wand, you just wand them up, and it kind of wands them all up at the same time, and you can do that. Actually, I want over here, I suppose. Dirt. This will be my stone. Alright, and I need to make another daisy, which means I need more seeds. And then I need to put a thing under there because it bothers me. Alright, so I got the living wood already, and I do need to set the lanterns over here. Oh, need to make the guy first. Alright, now there is a way if you right click with an empty hand, it will do the rest last, but see if I can get it to do that. Yeah, right click with an empty hand to add back the last recipe. So if you're doing multiple at a time, you can kind of have your inventory full of all the ingredients, then have your bucket and an empty hand, and you just right click and it'll put whatever you did, plop the seeds in, fill it up again, empty hand, put all the petals in. Yeah, so then we do this. And then we do this, and that converts there. We get our matic, living wood, and I do not have torches, do I? No. As soon as this finishes, and it doesn't take very long, I think it's, I mean, it is configurable, but I think the default is like a minute or less or something like that. So, I mean, you saw we put those up and then we ran and did some things, and by the time we came back, we're done. So this should actually be done here fairly shortly. Come on, and of course it's like boiling water. There you go. When you want it to happen now, it doesn't happen. So that should finish that quest, yeah. Alright, mana generation, mana manipulation is basically what that is. So let's look at these. Oh, and I got this other one over here, don't I? Is that in here? No. It's in this one, I believe. No. It was in one of these. There we go. Reliquary charms, mineral torches, and more dirt. Reinforced dirt blocks. All right. So yeah, let me get the next thing ready, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, so not that one. Endo Flame. I was going to make one of those, and looking up the recipe, it needed a brown, a red, and a light gray, and with the the seeds in the middle. So I got brown, red, and light gray, enough for 2 recipes. So I can show you how this. So put in 2 brown, a red, and a light gray. And then you can kind of see that, oh, that add in the seeds, you're going to get the Endo Flame. So click that, empty hand, seeing that it put the petals in, and click that, yeah, so then we can plant these down. Get some dirt. I mean, you need lots of dirt. And that what these will do is they'll generate mana based on burning some fuels. For now, I will just plop these over here. Not where I wanted them. Here and here. Alright, Endo Flames. Here and here. Yeah, let's make a mana pool real quick. That was one that I needed. I believe that is just the living rock in the boat shape. Yep. It gives me a quest. Yeah, let's plop it there. Alright, so in order for these to make mana and put it in the mana pool, we're going to need the mana spreader. So let me grab over here. I should just move this. Come with me. Petal. I should just make a crafting station over here as well. Haha, I'm gonna sneak it under here. This and that, yeah. So mana spreader, if I plop that here, so these flowers will go into the spreader, they'll go into there, but you need to point it in that direction. So you need more living wood. So yeah, you need to make the twigs. So you need 2 living wood to make a twig, and then 3 twigs plus 2 of any color petals. And there's, you know, all sorts of different combinations, just depending on, you know, what order you put these in. So make it whatever color you want. So let's make let's go with green. Green, although we're going to need, we're going to need more living wood. So wait for this to convert, and we'll get that. Yeah, what is it? This guy, Wand of the Forest. So yeah, be right back. All right, got the living wood. So 3 twigs should give me that part, and then the twigs and my petals gives me the wand. Alright, so if you look, that says it's in bind mode. Yeah, and then while you're holding this, you can kind of see which direction the mana spreaders are pointing. So if you right click that, actually shift right click, and then that'll link those together, and then there. So this is going into the pool. So yeah, if I just drop something down that can burn, it will burn and go in. So let me come over here, grab, I guess I have some here on the shelf, don't I? Yeah, let's grab some from the shelf. So plop these down. I'll eat those, and I'll start making mana. Put it in the pool. So that's you know, basic mana generation. And then there's all sorts of different flowers that do different things. There's some that will eat food, some that will work off of hot things, some off of cold things, some off of. There's one that like you give it the extra drones from your bees that you don't want, and it'll turn those into mana. Some that will, kill slimes for you and turn them into mana, sort of thing. So. Endo Flame's usually one of the first ones you make just because it's fairly simple, and all it needs is some sort of combustible, and will create mana for you. But that is all for today. Yeah, let me know if you wanted some like tutorials of how to get through the, basically to get the dirt and sapling off of the different island types, and what sort of things you liked. I have been thinking more about the Factor Craft down there. I think I will do some more of that kind of sooner rather than later. It's something that I think I'd like to get the whole setup to kind of automate everything. It's going to take some time, so probably kind of do one episode here or there, kind of mixed in with some of these other things I'm covering. So yeah, anyways, starting Botania, it's a really fun mod. They say it's a tech mod, but it sure looks a lot like a magic mod if you ask me. Anyways, yeah, leave a like if you did. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share on your favorite social media. And I will see you guys next time. Have fun, guys. Bye-bye.